G'day viewers, it's the end of another week, so welcome once more to what I'm thinking of calling the Sunday sessions of TFU, given it's now 3 or 4 weeks in a row. It's taken me until Sunday to do it. Shit happens, totally fucked up shit, so let's get on with it. I'm going to start with the one that so many people sent me this week, so you want to know, you hear about this. The 5-year-old kid shooting his 2-year-old sister with the gun for kids. And a lot of people are concerned about a gun for kids, including the pretty pink one for the girls. Look, I've been really open before. I'm certainly not a gun advocate. I am a gun control advocate. I think Australia's laws are awesome. I, along with an overwhelming majority of Australians, think Australia's restrictions on guns are awesome. That's me. That's Australia. Now, if you're going to have lots of guns, actually marketing guns to kids and getting kids familiar with guns, if they're going to be around them their whole life, you can argue that that makes sense. And in terms of gun control, this awful thing, which was not a crazy accident. That was the quote being used in a couple of articles about, oh, it's one of those crazy accidents. No, it is the inevitable result if someone is going to be so fucking irresponsible as to just leave the gun lying around, which appears to be what happened in this case. And what really creeps me out, and this is the thing that gun advocates themselves say, a proliferation of guns means innocent people are going to be killed. In fact, family members are going to be killed in accidents. That is inevitable and unarguable, and in fact gun advocates tend to say that's just the price of freedom, which I and certain other people in the world are creeped out by. But that's it. See, and this thing with 5-year-old shooting a 2-year-old, that doesn't belong on totally fucked up Friday. It belongs on just horrifically depressing Friday. That's just fucking awful. So I don't want to go there. I don't want to use this as an argument for gun control or whatever, because no sensible gun control would have stopped someone who's irresponsible enough to leave a gun lying around like that. Something that a lot of gun advocates would say. They profess that they are very careful with weapons and would not leave them lying around. And so I just don't, just even the idea of capitalizing on something so awful just creeps me out. All I really want to say, America gun advocates, and I know a significant number of my viewers are gun owners and in many cases quite aggressive gun advocates. I know you're used to anti-gun people. You feel like they make emotional arguments about banning or limiting guns. Some people get emotional at the idea of kids getting killed. Crazy. But quite honestly, the gun advocate arguments are all emotional. So the emotion thing, not one-sided. The views put forward by the NRA in particular are not logically supportable. Nothing they say about, the Constitution, freedom, none of that is logically supportable. It doesn't make sense. And I guess I just want to say, for a lot of people from outside of America, it kind of looks like there's an issue and we're a little bit worried about you. But I'm just going to leave that there and roll back a little bit to actual Friday. My Friday thing, a sense of foreboding that things were going to be totally fucked up. Slayer guitarist Jeff Hanneman dying. Why did that concern me? I'm not a Slayer fan at all. A lot of my friends are. I just find their music really quite cliche. I grew up with metal and whatnot, and they just never did it for me. Iron Maiden all the way. But, that's another thing. Why did I think Jeff Hanneman was going to fuck up my Friday? Because a couple of years ago, when the story broke that he had to cancel a tour because he had necrotising fasciitis in his arm from a spider bite, which can happen. AIDzee and I made a video calling him a pussy, because if you don't know AIDzee's story, AIDzee got necrotising fasciitis from an ant bite on his balls, okay? So if you think having a flesh-eating disease on your arm is metal, no! Having flesh-eating disease on your balls and legs and having your body shut down and die and come back, that is metal, okay? And that was just, we were just having a piss take that, he's not very metal if he's complaining about his arm. And we got a lot of shit, predictably, from very unimaginative Slayer fans who are like, "Oh, you did bad thing!" I'm going, watch the fucking video, dickhead. We're actually acknowledging necrotising fasciitis is bad, okay? It's just that AIDzee had it way worse, and it was too good an opportunity to miss. Anyway, the fucker died on Friday. Well, I'm not sure if it was directly related. They're saying it was liver failure. Again, just ask AIDzee, who is in hospital at the moment, so hopefully he'll be out again soon. I'm going to go see him as soon as I finish this video. He has suffered a lot of complications over the years from such a serious disease. I don't know if Jeff Hanneman's death can be directly traced to it. But anyway, Friday, I'm at work and I find out he's died and I'm going, oh, fuck. I'm going to go home, and because YouTube's like the second biggest search engine on the internet after Google. When stuff happens, people search for it on YouTube to see if they can find video about it. So I thought, oh god, these fucking idiot! Now I'm going to find out about how many fucking idiots are Slayer fans because you're not saying anything about his death, but it's him, and you said bad things and blah. So yeah, that's been me for the last couple of days. Hate comments from really fucking stupid shithead idiots. But hey, that's a bit like that, really, isn't it? You've got to take the crunchy with the smooth, as they say. Anyway, one more story that several people sent to me during the week. A 16-year-old schoolgirl from Florida who got banned and in fact is being charged with a felony because they're describing it as science experiment gone wrong. She's apparently, good student, never been in trouble, and on school grounds, she decides to mix bleach and aluminium foil, which explodes. It's a bleach bomb. There are videos of them all over YouTube. And the reaction of charging a good student with a felony because they arse around like that seems a bit over the top. But here's one thing. All the articles going, oh, she was the good science student. She had no idea if you added the bleach to the foil, it would blow up. Hey, it doesn't just blow up. You have to seal it in a container so the pressure builds up. And the idea that she did not know that was going to explode, I'll go out on a limb and call bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. How could you not know that was going to blow up? And like I said, it's all over YouTube. And this was a good student. This was a smart kid. She knew she was making a bleach bomb. I'll go out on a limb and say she knew exactly what was going to happen. Doesn't change the fact that I think the reaction to her doing this is ridiculous and out of scale and stupid. And why would you fuck up someone's life just because they played a stupid prank? Okay, it was on school days. Go suspend them for a while. Ooh, you're bad. Don't stop acting like everything's the end of the fucking world, for God's sake. But yeah, I do get bugged by people who want to advocate for someone. They really want to gloss over the bad aspect. That bugs me. And I will go on a limb and say, being a lefty, I think people on the left are guilty of it more than people on the right. People on the right do it all the time too. But it's always like, if you're saying, oh, no. It's like, this person, he's poor, downtrodden individual. He's had a hard life. We must look after him. And they're talking about someone who's a horrible, violent thug. Yes, the whole thing about the hard life and everything may well be true, but I hate it when people gloss over the bad parts. It's not, okay? So, no, you shouldn't try and fucking charge a 16-year-old with a felony for something as bloody lame as a bleach bomb, but also don't pretend she didn't know what she was doing. That sort of double talk just is seriously fucked up. And look, this has been hovering around America again this week, hasn't it? And from the outside world, I'm sure you know this, America, but the few things we see guns, crazy shit in Florida, and really, really questionable cuisine. And there's this awesome event called the Calgary Stampede, I think it's called. And it's like they try to outdo themselves with awesome evil food. Now, as I just said that, I don't always research these as closely as I should have. And I think, isn't Calgary in Canada? Is someone going to pull me up now and say, you're an idiot, Calgary's in Canada, so is the Calgary Stampede. But by the same token, the names don't always mean that. But I'm just going to go, this is like the state fair stuff. I always see like, oh, corn dogs on a stick. Well, It's like a hot dog dipped in batter and deep fried. That's kind of gross. But then you go further and roll it in bacon bits and deep fry it again. And it's like these things spread all over. And of course, the big groundbreaker I heard about last year was actual deep fried butter. And that sort of boggles my mind. I'm assuming the butter was like frozen, but then it's like rolled in. It's either dipped in batter or it's rolled. One recipe I saw, it was rolled in pie crust and batter and deep fried. But this year's Calgary Stampede, it's like everything deep fried and baconed. If you can imagine it being deep fried and baconed, it's there. If you can't imagine it being deep fried and baconed, it's also there being deep fried and baconed. Things like bananas. Banana fritters are nothing new, but then bananas, fritters wrapped in bacon, deep fried, rolled in bacon bits and deep fried again. That's going a little far. And you see some of the things, and it's implausible, to say the least. It's fucking implausible. Like, deep fried pie. It's like, have the pie with the filling of your choice, and then we'll wrap it and batter it and deep fry it. Deep fried pie! Why not? And one that really confused me was deep fried Doritos. Doritos? Yeah, they're already chips. What do you do? Apparently, again, Doritos, dip them in batter, roll them in bacon bits, and deep fry them. Because Doritos weren't unhealthy enough to start with. And the one that really blew my mind was deep fried bubble gum. Yep. But look, don't panic, because it's not actual bubble gum. That would be crazy, okay? No, it's marshmallow that's flavored like bubble gum. Then that's battered and deep fried, because that's normal. And you know what the really fucked up bit? I am just jealous. If I was over there, look, next time I go to the States, particularly if I can visit someone in the regional areas, and you can take me to like a county fair or a state fair, I am seriously going to eat this shit.